What's going on, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Before we start this vlog, let's get some exercise. Come on, let's go. Work those lungs. Breathe in, breathe out. It's always good to get some exercise. All these fat YouTubers out there that don't show their faces. They're afraid to go outside. Afraid to get some exercise. We leveling up. We leveling up. Come on, Tony. Catch up. Come on. Chop, chop. How you feeling? How you feeling? You got John Riggs here. You got John Riggs here. Oh, man. Did you guys see PK in the Universe's new video today? He was talking about, you know, the difference between YouTubers that, you know, chill and shill. And he didn't mention it on his video there, but Hancock gave one of those companies that he deals with, Hyperkin, a shout out on Twitter. He said, "Thanks for sending me these packages. Can't wait to review these items." Yeah, his fucking integrity is ruined right there. Can't take a word that guy says with any grain of honesty whatsoever. Let me slow down here. Yeah, you can't believe a word he fucking says. It looks like Hyperkin sent him a console that he's already reviewed before. I don't know if they sent him a revision. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking travesty. And our good old buddy Queefy Queef, Darius Truxton, he's starting to get desperate. He's stealing my content. He's poaching my content. What was it, 2 days ago? I shot a video and I was talking about, you know, Dreamcast guy and modern vintage gamer putting out, "We need to talk, guys. I'm moving to a different apartment." And fucking Darius last night, what does he do? He posts a video on the same topic. Get a life, you fucking loser. Oh, man. Apparently, this is a thing, though. Like, apparently a lot of the YouTubers out there use the "we need to talk" catchphrase in their videos. Beat 'em Ups has used that numerous times. Apparently Spawnwave used it last week. But if you actually go into YouTube and you search "we need to talk," you'll see it's not just within the gaming community. It's a thing for sure. It's a key phrase that, you see those tire tracks there? It's a key phrase that helps you get more hits on your video, absolutely. So, yeah, thought it was kind of funny. But, yeah, no, there's not much else going on. I'm still trying to beat Trek to Yomi. See what I mean? 5-hour game, and it's taking me a week to beat it. Just got other stuff going on. I painted my back deck today. I stained it. I cut the grass. Front yard, backyard. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, paint ain't cheap these days. For a liter of stain, it was almost $60. So it ain't cheap. So if you're out there, if you're painting your apartment or your house, just be conscientious of how you're using that paint. And yeah, it gets fucking expensive, absolutely. For sure. Alright, we're gonna run back this way because there's someone else coming up the trail from behind me. The running man. Let's pick it up a bit. Fucking go, go, go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Alright, so we'll head back to the games room and continue on this video, but I wanted to show Darius something here first, just before we go back to the games room. So yeah, you see this? See this, Darius? This is what you call a car, okay? I paid cash for this car. Cash. I don't owe any money on it. Do you have a car, Darius? Do you have a car? You don't have a car. You don't have a house. You don't have any personal possessions outside your Nintendo Switch. You're the one that's a broke ass. Alright, so we're back in the games room, and we'll talk about a few more things here, and then we'll wrap up the video. Now, today I'm going to try to put my mic over a bit here, because I find when it's right in front of me, the audio still doesn't sound right on the mic. Obviously, I'm talking too close to it, so we'll try this out today. We'll see how it works. Let me know if it sounds better. So the first thing I want to talk about, yesterday I was kind of not downtown Ottawa. It's considered Centertown. And I brought my my Pentax mirrorless camera with me. I've had this for over, maybe 6 or 7 years. And it's a fantastic camera. I paid maybe $500 for this when it came out back in the day, and it's fantastic. The lens comes off. You can get different lenses for it, fisheye lenses as well. It's a perfect camera as far as I'm concerned, and it takes incredible photos. I took this photo here. You can check it out here. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it, using it with my new tripod. And you know, it's important not to get sidetracked with your gaming hobby. Yes, it is fun to game, but it is important to have other hobbies as well. So, you know, I'm into photography. Not everybody's obviously into that. I've got many other hobbies I don't talk about on this channel. But, you know, I'm thinking about some of you guys out there. I don't know what your situation is, but you know, you don't want to be gaming 24/7, that's for sure. You want to get outside as much as possible. You know, if you can partake in some sort of social activity, you know, whether it's maybe you sign up for a soccer league, and you're playing with a bunch of strangers you don't know, gives you the opportunity to meet other people. Or there's other sorts of clubs that you can get involved with, where it's sort of like a meet and greet, where you can talk to people. Get to like a group of people, right? Like a social club, I guess is what they'd call it. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to get stuck in your house where, you know, you're working all day, or you're going to school all day, because I know some of you guys are younger, and then you come home and then you just game. It's not good. You know, it's not good physically. You know, it's not good for your body. You need to be moving around, and just as important, mentally, you need to be, you know, the act of going outside will improve your quality of life. Trust me, guys. Absolutely, it will. So, you know, your games aren't going anywhere. They'll be there when you come home. But just don't lose track of you know, the importance of having other hobbies and going outside once in a while, and socialization and doing other things. You don't want to go down that wormhole where it's just, like I say, school or work, gaming, you know, microwave dinner, and then go to bed, rinse and repeat. You want to make sure you mix things up once in a while. Excuse me, I can't even talk. Fuck me. I'm absolutely parched after that run. The other thing I want to mention too, I've kind of talked about this on the channel before, but I honestly, outside of collecting for the Xbox One and the PS4, because I recently picked up a PS4 Pro, there's so many games I haven't gotten to for those systems I haven't purchased yet. And this might be the end of the road for me as far as collecting is concerned. I'll continue to pick up titles for those consoles, but like, I'm at max capacity here myself. I don't, realistically, I don't see myself collecting more games outside of these consoles. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but maybe it would make sense to go digitally, because at least these games aren't going to take up space in your house, you know? As far as the new consoles are concerned, you know, like a PS5 or an Xbox Series console. Yeah, guys, it might make sense to pull the trigger on those new titles and go digitally. You know, like I'm thinking about, you know, the biggest one for me is Alan Wake 2. I really want to play that game when it comes out, but that's not going to be available for the older consoles. So I don't see modern games as being collectible either. Not that Xbox One and PS4 games are that collectible, but yeah, just think about what I'm saying. So let's say you've got a game collection now, like I do. If you keep this up where you're buying physical all the time, what's going to happen 15, 20 years from now? Are you going to still be collecting physical? Just think about that for a second. You're going to be running into a John Hancock situation where you're going to be stacking games up to the wall. Because think about it, you're buying all these games, right? But wherever you live, unless you relocate and buy a bigger place, your house or your apartment is not going to get bigger. It's going to stay the same size. So if you keep bringing contents into your house or into your apartment, you're going to find... I feel sorry for you guys that have smaller condos or apartments and you're trying to build a games room. It's difficult. It's really difficult, because even with me, I've got this room here as my main games room, and I don't want to bring any more stuff in here, to be honest with you, outside of getting a few more PS4 and Xbox One games. You know, we don't want to create a fire hazard here. We want to be able to get out of the house if the house burns down. So just be mindful of that, guys. You know, if you're building a collection now, think about 20 years from now. Are you still going to be doing that? Because think of how many... Well, I mean, I'm sort of shooting myself in the foot there, because I don't think physical games are going to be around 20 years from now. But you could still be collecting games from the current gen 20 years from now if you're taking your time, right? But at some point, you have to pump the brakes. At some point, you have to stop. And I think, like I said, I think I'm kind of at that point now. I really do not see the modern games as collectible. You know, the discs more or less act as an access key to be able to download the rest of the game anyhow. So Cyberpunk 2077 is a prime example. I've got the physical copy of that, but I really don't, right? There's a lot of updates that aren't on that disc. I'd be surprised if you could even play that game just installing it as it is without going online. It's probably just broken as fuck, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. So anyways, I'll cut it off there. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night. Take care.
What does it take to be a Buick? It takes a car that makes every mile an adventure. Like the new 1964 Riviera by Buick. Adventure begins here and never ends.